College life is actually a very difficult stage of our lives. Actually, the choices that we make are very crucial. The people that we surround ourselves could really affect our personalities, and the challenges that we experience could really either make or break us. So for today's video, I'm gonna talk about the stories that I experienced on my first year and what are the lessons that I learned from this. Kahit first year pa ako, there are already a lot of lessons that I have learned, and I will be glad to impart those with you, to you. I don't know. And if you're an upcoming college student, you might want to keep on watching. So guys, so this will be the very first video. A lot of people would ask me, how was college? Well, hindi ko naman siya masabi na super dali, hindi ko naman masabi na super hirap. I think it's a balance of the two. But for someone like me who is just going to enter second year college at Cavite State University main campus and is currently taking Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English, I can tell that I can summarize how was it for every one of us. So I'm just gonna share what it felt like for someone like me who just experienced the first year of college, and I hope there are a lot of lessons that I'm going to impart with you. I just want to tell you that this video is the second part of a trilogy about my college life. First was the college admission story, which I already posted on our official Facebook page. Second will be this one, which are the lessons that I have learned from my first year in college. And the third one will be the things that you need, especially if you're an upcoming college student, for you to ace the university life. The first lesson that I learned is discipline is a must. So kung nasanay ka nung high school or elementary life mo na papetiks-petiks ka lang, you're not passing your requirements on time, or lagi kang late, college is a different ballgame, and you might want to reevaluate your priorities before you enter college. Well, while there are a lot of professors that are very considerate, remember that it is your very responsibility to pass, to comply, and to follow all the rules and all the homeworks, assignments, projects that your professors told you to do. Kapag minalas ka and you chose not to take care of your studies, it will be your load to carry. Tandaan mo, it is your own game now in college. You need to be more independent. You need to be more mindful of the things that you are compromising. You have to be disciplined with your time, with your subjects, interaction with a lot of people. So pretty much everything, you have to observe discipline. Second one is the balance between dependence and independence. So marami akong naririnig na pag pumasok ka rin ng college, it will make an independent man or a woman from you. Well, in one sense, tama naman yan, but of course, hindi naman kailangan lagi kang mapag-isa. There will be times na kakailanganin mong pag-isa, take on several problems on your own, or kahit bumili, magsalita, pumunta sa iba't ibang lugar na mag-isa, or in general, do the things you have never done in your life before on your own. So that's how college is. For my experience, naranasan ko na matuto magbiyahe in a certain distance from my home to the university, which is very far, a 45-minute commute. So it was my first time, and I am not being accompanied by anyone. So from that, I learned how to commute, and I guess it's something that is big of an achievement for me because I have been living in the confines of my parents' guidance for the past 18 years of my life. So college really taught me to be more independent, to do the things I have never done in my life before. But with that being said, sa college, meron din namang times that you really need the help of someone na kakilala mo or you trust. Remember, you can't sail the ship on your own. Sa college, there will be a lot of bigger problems that needs more help from other people, from your classmates, from your friends, or from the people who you trust. If you find that middle ground, independence and independence, you will find college somehow manageable. Hindi siya ganun kahirap kasi kaya mong mag-isa, kaya mong gumawa ng mga bagay mag-isa, but also, meron din mga tao na tutulong sa'yo whenever you need them. In relation to the second lesson that I have learned, third one is your circle of friends will affect you big time. So, ang environment sa college is very magulo and there will be a lot of pressure for you to meet other people, to make connections, to interact. That's why it's very important to find a group of people that appreciates you and welcomes you in their circle. Based from experience, there will be a lot of people who are going to take advantage of you, who are gonna talk negative things about you, create issues and all, and those are the people that you might want to distance yourself from. Tandaan mo, mahirap na ang buhay sa college, and if you're gonna let these people enter your life, parang nagbigay ka na rin ng access for someone to ruin your happiness. That's basically it. So, you really have to choose the people you're gonna let in your life, and who are you gonna celebrate wins with them, and who are you gonna be with when you're gonna lose it. Also, if you will focus on these people, you will just be consumed by anger and hatred. So just remember, if they have done something to you, try to forget everything, or if you can't forget, just be casual with them and still focus on your goal. If you want to get rid of them, or if you don't want to talk to them, that's your way of coping up. But remember, the main focus here is to survive college. If you don't need these people, just leave them behind, okay? And if they're not helping your cause, don't entertain them anymore. For our fourth lesson, you always need to be prepared and well planned of the things that you're gonna do in college. I still can remember one of the tasks that we are about to pass in the first semester of my college life. So I was really, I didn't plan it. I was very lazy and I procrastinated. It was given at the early stage of the first semester and it's going to be passed at the end. So I was kinda, complacent, confident that I'm not gonna be pressured when the deadline comes. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. So, ang tip ko sa inyo, pagplanuhan nyo, if you plan things sa cellphone, pwede rin naman kung tech kayo. Or ako kasi mas nakakaintindi ako mas nakakaalala when I write it down. So, pag sinulat ko yan sa isang notebook, sa isang papel, it's going to be easier for me to remember what I'm supposed to do, what are the deadlines, when do I need to pass this, kanino ko ipapasa. So, yeah, basically, you have to be prepared with everything. Not just with the things or the homeworks, the assignments that you have to pass in college na kailangan mong pagplanuhan. Remember, college life will pressure you to be an independent person nga. You have to prepare your budget, you have to prepare your itinerary, and you have to plan what these actions that you take or where these actions that you take will lead you. Kasi kadalasan, ang goal natin for college is just to survive. After natin mag-survive, ano nang kasunod nun? Where will we be standing next? So, mahirap na wala tayong goal, mahirap na wala tayong plano sa buhay o wala tayong vision. Hindi tayo nag-look up into something, looking forward into something. At pag ganun, tandaan nyo, mas malaki ang chance for us to be lazy, maging tamad sa mga gawain natin. Kung ang goal mo is to graduate, to be a certified public accountant or a licensed professional teacher and the likes, hindi mo magiging goal o hindi mo gagawin yung hindi ko magiging tamad. Well, of course, there will be episodes of pagiging tamad. But more than that, may inspire ka to do things because you have a dream, you have a vision, and pretty much that vision will fire you up for the rest of your college life. And kung meron man times na mag-struggle ka, at least alam mo may plano ka. And all these things are part of a bigger plan. That's why you gotta trust yourself and gotta trust God for what He already laid on the table for us. And the last lesson that I learned from college is that you always need to get up. So itong phrase ito may be very vague, but it could be taken literally and figuratively. Una, literally, you have to get up. Why? You have to be early sa pagpunta sa klase. If you're living in a dormitory near the university or far away from it, you have to wake up early and prepare yourself. Get up. You have the responsibility to take on the challenges of the day. So basically, you have to prepare. And figuratively, well, sa experience ko, akalain lang na iba that I am too confident, that I really take things very well, I handle it very well. But I also had episodes na umiyak ako. I also had episodes that I was doubtful of myself and my abilities, and this really affected my college life. That happened, I think, around first part of my first semester. So, from a well-decorated student nung high school, talagang manasa akin yung pressure to always deliver. But there are a lot of things that happened. And from that time, I was kinda doubtful kung mapapakita ko ba if I was really deserving of the awards that I got when I was high school. So that was really my lowest point in my college life. I was not being productive as a student leader. My grades are not really that good. Well, I feel like it's not really that good. I am lacking sleep and I have no appetite to eat. So sabi ko parang this is the real challenge of college life. It taught me a lot. It showed me what are the abilities that I still can improve on. Who are the people that are going to be with me, especially in challenging times. Yun nga, the lesson that I've learned is that you need to get up, and now I'm finding it a little bit better than how I took it the first part of my first semester. So kahit pa paano naka-adjust na, it's a whole adjustment period. So ganon, you have to get up from the pressure. Mahirap kasi na a lot of people are putting pressure on your shoulders. Tapos, syempre, your tendency for you is to try to deliver well. But hindi mo na nakikita na you are compromising your health, compromising your mental health, your emotions, and pretty much everything para lang sa expectations nila. Remember, it's yourself that's very much important. So whenever these people try to pull you down or the challenges may stop you from achieving your goals, short term or long term, remember to get up, because it's always important to focus on how you're gonna get up from the different problems that you experience than staying there, than being tambay. So huwag tumambay sa mga problema kasi napakahirap niyan. So for the takeaway of this video, remember that college will teach you a lot of lessons. College is a different ball game than high school and elementary. So kung nag-expect ka na it's somewhat similar, well, see it for yourself. First, discipline is a must. Second, the balance between dependence and independence. Third, a good circle of friends will really affect you big time. Fourth, be prepared or be planned. And last, always remember to get up. So those are the 5 lessons that I have learned in my college life, and I'm very happy that I was able to impart it with you. And sign up for those students who are going to take on the challenge of college. Huwag naman sana kayo matakot with the lessons that I have shared with you, and make this as inspiration for you to do better kasi you know better already. So take it from me, it will be easy if you are just planned, if you have the real support system with you, if you trust yourself, and if you put everything in God. Pahabol lang. I feel like I owe you a video of me introducing myself, of who I am. Maybe in the future I will be introducing myself, but right now gusto ko lang talaga mag-share ng mga gusto kong i-share. Sana may natutunan naman kayo sa mga sinashare ko. And yun. So after this video, we're going to have the last part of this trilogy about my college life, which is the things that are necessary or essentials for your college life. So I'll be doing the next video, and wait for that upload. And para po doon sa mga nag-send mga questions, dahil tanong tayo sa ating Facebook page ng mga baka may mga tanong and everything, we'll be discussing that soon. But ngayon, tatapusin muna natin ang videos about college life. So maraming salamat po sa pagsuporta. I am really thankful, and I really appreciate the support from all the friends, from the people I don't know, and everyone who shares my content. Yan na lang ang hihingin sa inyo. Spread the good news. If you can find ways on how to share this with your friends who are really in need of the things that I'm going to talk about or the things I'm talking about, feel free to share this video. Once again, this is Val, and thank you for sharing the good talks with Val.